The SAVE plan was designed to stop that native amortization situation. It's a tongue twister for me. And so we've talked about that in a previous episode, that your income driven repayment amount can be less than the actual interest that's accruing on that loan every single month. And so while you're making monthly payments, instead of your balance going down, it's continuing to grow. And then at some point, if it's forgiven under an income driven repayment program, which is different from public service loan forgiveness, I want to put that out there, there is something we call a tax bomb. Again, another quick little piece of legislation. Anyone forgiven under an income driven repayment program before the end of this year, they actually are covered under the American Rescue Act, and there is no tax liability. But that expires at the end of this year. So if you're not looking for forgiveness for another 10 or 20 years, that tax bomb is potentially going to be there. Again, we have no idea what's happening tomorrow, so we don't know what's happening in 10 to 20 years, but that is as it stands currently. Public service loan forgiveness is different. Again, that one was codified into law, and the law does state that there is no tax consequence at the end of your repayment term under public service loan forgiveness. The other part of SAVE is that it was a different calculation. And so every single repayment plan under income-based repayment has a different forgiveness period, and it has a different calculation. So SAVE was the most generous of the calculation, where it took what we call 225% of your federal poverty level for your family size, and then it calculated your discretionary income above that, and then it turned around and divided that by either 5% income or 10% of income, or weighted depending if they were undergraduate or graduate loans, and that's how they came up with the new payment. So if somebody was on an income-based repayment plan, which again, it depends on when you took the loans. If you took the loans, prior to 2010, income-based repayment is 150% poverty line for discretionary income, and it's 15% of income off of that. If you took loans after July of 2010, then it's a same 150 poverty line, but then it's a 10% calculation on your discretionary income. So you can see how it can get very complicated. And these are, again, just a few of them. But you can see, because the calculations are different, if I was on income-based repayment and then I moved to SAVE, then I would see my payment go down.